Hello everyone, today we're gonna talk and I would like to share 7 tips in how you can grow organic vegetables at your home. Of course, growing organic is a lot of challenges and you can see my vegetables. I grow up in pots and look like a cluster, but how can you grow organic food at home? There are 7 quick tips they'll like to share with you. We'll start with number 1. First of all, the most important when you grow in organic is do not grow monoculture. As you see my pots, you have some garlic, you have a tomato plant, and you have the cucumber. So therefore, when you grow organic, you'll make sure you don't use monoculture. Why? For the one crop actually will damage the soil, and one plant will extract all the minerals and microelements they need as well. Will increase the potential of illnesses that will come from a soil that is not well maintained. When you use multiple cultures, so this part, for example, my main culture is the cucumber, but I have a tomato plant, as you all can see, the tomato plant over here, and it has garlic. What those do, those maintain, aerate the soil to make sure that I have a good growth of the cucumber. As you see, the cucumber is growing very well, and I have a good production. So they keep a balanced soil and make sure no illness whatsoever come from the soil. So when you grow organic, you make sure you rotate your crop every single year. I do this year, my main crop is the cucumber. Next year will be the tomato, and after that will be the pepper, and then I go again to the cucumber. That's all I do to all my crop. And you may see some of my tomatoes, you see they don't look great because they're not the main crop. They're just to make sure to balance the soil for the cucumbers. This year peppers and cucumbers are my main focus, and you see over here the pepper is growing great. They're not tomatoes, even though I'll get some tomato crops. Absolutely, you see the tomatoes are producing, not in the long range, but they're producing. So I'll get about 30-40 pounds of tomato and almost 100 pounds of cucumbers. That's my range for the year to year when I use the main crop. The second part of growing organic is you need to compost. Just make sure you do a good composting. As you see on this bag, is a coffee bag that I got it from a coffee chain, and actually they are really good. They are sealed with aluminum, so no impact whatsoever. And I dump my waste over there, and that one will make sure to turn in wonderful soil that I all will use on the pots. The third, the most important, I use natural fertilizers. And what I mean for natural fertilizer, I use the main one I use is banana peels. So banana peels, I turn them in a wonderful tea compost. As you see over there, the tea compost, it has the banana peels inside, and I do water my plants. So I boost potassium and all the other ingredients that go to the plants, and they love it. They grow like crazy. The second one is the coffee grounds. Sorry for the train, guys. The coffee grounds, actually, it's a good source of minerals, full of minerals and microelements for the plants if it's used properly. And if you have some information, you can check my channel. There's a lot of good information about using banana peels, coffee ground. And the third one, for potassium, the plants want a lot of potassium, a lot of minerals. I use eggshells. So eggshells are a natural way to increase minerals in your plant. And as you see over here on the soil, you can see a lot of eggshells. Look, you have all the good soil, this coffee ground, eggshells, and all those goodies that go in the pot. The fourth, I use wood ash. Wood ash actually is really good for pest controls. Last year I had some snails. I don't know. I'm in a balcony. I don't know how the heck the snails end up in my pots. But therefore, by using wood ash in a modest way, is great as a fertilizer. Therefore, will make sure that excessive fruit flies or snails, like a pest control, will kill them and rid off of them without impacting the quality of the soil. I know a lot of people will say, well, wood ash is alkaline, etc., etc., etc. I'm using pots, so I do my own composting, and I don't have anything alkaline beside the wood ash, and that one I use it as a pest control. So that was number 4. Number 5, just make sure you do permaculture. Permaculture, pretty much using different crops together, that will help to increase the quality of the soil. Number 6, for pest control. The other thing that I use natural ways to catch pests by using traps. I use vinegar, neem oil, all natural ingredients. They do not harm and damage. As you see over there, I have a container. That one is to catch any bugs and anything is vinegar. So fruit flies, mosquitoes, and some flies, they may damage your crop, or you don't like them, they'll control them naturally without having impact on the bees, etc. Number 7, to have an organic, healthy environment, you need to have different kind of flowers. So at least I use flowers, petunias, to extract and grab bees. So bees actually will do the planting of the flowers, so therefore you're gonna have a huge crop. And as you see, just to give you a range of my garden, you have a lot of tomatoes, even though again this year tomatoes are not my main crop. My main crop is cucumbers and peppers. You have peppers, you see they're growing healthy, that you see peppers are growing. I have some strawberries over there. I got a lot of strawberries now. Just the plant was a small first year plant, but actually give me almost 2 pounds of strawberries. End of the season for it is already done. Just now is growing, but is helping me to even manage the soil. And as I want to show to everyone what it means, not a monoculture. So from outside you see the cucumber is growing all over it. I have a lot of cucumbers, and again, my goal and my focus this year is cucumbers. I like cucumbers. It's not a tomato plant. The tomato plant is just a supplement to the cucumbers. So growing organic, yes, it's hard. You need your soil to get used to it, and you make sure you have all those micro elements as well. Do the pest control, but keep it easy, okay? There are 7 tips. First of all, always do composting, okay? Do not crop only monoculture. Do multiple culture. You have a main focus culture and a subculture. So therefore, for me, focus is cucumbers. The subculture for support is garlic and tomatoes. Yes, I'll get some garlic. As you see, the garlics are growing, and I have them in the start of the season, and I'll have them until the end of the season. The garlic will help my soil. I put even onions, and I put a lot of herbs. They help the soil, so keep the soil healthy and maintain a balance of the minerals and everything, the soils, microelements the soil can have. The third and most important, use supplemented fertilizer, natural food fertilizers. And actually we have them at home: banana peels, coffee grounds, you have eggshells, you have a lot of good supplement fertilizers that we grow home and we can recycle. The other part is using natural pest control, like for example is the wood ash or neem oil, or use vinegar for disinfecting. I do use hydrogen peroxide. So a lot of natural ways to control your pest and not overdo it. It's very easy as you follow the 7 steps, and you have a wonderful crop and healthy. Of course, it looks beautiful, right? For more info, please subscribe, shoot me a text or anything on the comment button. I appreciate all the views from you guys. Thank you for watching, and I hope everyone has a wonderful gardening.